I will say this, even though I've been accused of racism like Trump accused the DA, in the case of the woman NCAA championship, black or white, if you get in my face like that after a game and I'm as competitive as they come, I'm knocking your ass out. So you can defend the sister all you want. If the girl, since we talking about white and black, if the white girl had slapped the shit out that girl, you really could not be mad. You cannot invade somebody's space like that and expect no consequences. Now, the consequences in this case, in my view, are financial. I was talking to Michael Jordan's sister one time, and she was telling me about all the meetings they had during and leading up to and during his career, biggest basketball star ever. And they were having meetings with the family telling them what they should and should not say, what they politically should take a stance on and not, basically avoid all politics, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Michael Jordan himself, I don't agree with it, but he took it to another level when they asked him something about politics, and he said, hey, man, Republicans buy gym shoes too.
Right.
So for you to ignore the monetary part, for you to say that you can do anything, even if it's within your culture, for you to try to impose your culture, and you on a national stage, is just, to me, ridiculous, and it's ignorant. And that's the reason why usually when I'm on the road, I'm talking to a zeroed in captive audience, and that's why I'm hesitant about doing shows not only overseas. I'm hesitant about doing specials, quote unquote, where everybody gets to come to the meeting.
But DC, can I say that underlining what you're saying about the young girl, she has her own NIL deals. It may not be the corporate thing that the white girl is going to get. It may not be that same level, but she's been building a base for herself this whole time. Her clothing line is selling.
Okay.
I mean, she's not missing for sales. I mean, she's representing, like she said, I'm representing people of my color, my look, and my representation. So what's wrong with that? Because she's not looking for the hold on. She's not looking for the mass corporate sales that you would think that a normal person would try to say, I'm gonna go for the corporate, make the big. She said, I'm gonna walk it up. I'm gonna do the small person like me and walk it up the ladder. And she's proved it. She's proved what she's doing. She's got the small deals and the big deals.
So let me ask you.
What I'm saying is, we're not the only ones seeing this, DC.
Okay.
All of America saw the disrespect of how it played out from one race to the other. And a lot of people went with her, nobody has a problem with it. Even the white girl, like, I don't have a problem with it. We were competing, and this is what happened when we competed.
The game was over. Let me ask you, so you saying if you were advising somebody before the game, before this incident happened, you would tell them after the game to get up in somebody's face and do that because they did it to you.
Face. Now they say that she never actually got in her face, and
I was watching. She was in her face.
You don't want the only one saw.
She was.
I ain't the only one saw. I can't be the only one.
There's a lot of people say.
But
She didn't get in the girl's face.
I think what it is the photo they showed. The photo was in your face. You know what I'm saying? So it made it look like she was in somebody's face, but I'm not sure.
Hold on, listen. The first time was during the free throws, meaning we're at a block. They were shooting the free throws, so they were at a block. That was not her face. She looked at it and did this. Then after the shot was made, they called timeout. As Caitlin was going to her bench, then the Angel came in front of her, not in her space, and kept doing this and pointing at her ring.
So
mess your mind up.
I'm talking about after the game, man.
But
I've seen players walk to the free throw line.
It was after the game.
I've seen players walk to the free throw line with other players to shoot and say something to him and walk on past. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I would say is what you were saying is true about everything with Michael Jordan, but what's really true is Michael Jordan was literally 30 years ago.
Times have changed,
a lot of times change. If you go back 30 years, that's Michael Jordan. Go back another 30 years, that's a civil rights movement. Damn.
Well, no.
You see what I'm saying? We done came two times civil rights movement.
Jay Moran,
but-
go in the club. You a millionaire. Go in the club and wear your gun around.
But-
that is
Alright.
But-
totally different.
Are we not? Are we not taking into?
That's different. That's one of them is totally illegal, right?
Yeah.
But are we not?
Like Ja Morant.
How you know it's illegal? Did he have a carrying license?
No.
If it was legal or not, it's not the right thing to do in that situation.
That's
a
why
man of that status.
So I'm just saying, we equating a black woman that's fully clothed on the court doing this compared to a Negro with naked women who making it rain with a pistol in his pocket. I just,
No.
right, but I'm saying one of them, they not equating, they not equal though. Pastor, what you think? Pastor's not okay.
Was hoping that Iowa won.
Exactly.
All America was on their side.
Okay.
Not me. I'm an American.
Now, if you,
Right.
I don't know about America.
If you're underdog and you done beat the big dog, man, come on, you got.
Are we not considering?
Damn, what's up?
Are we not considering the fact that we're talking about 20-year-old female athletes at the peak of their like? There's so much emotion going on. Can we really question the actions of teenagers when they're winning a national championship?
Third place, 20 is not teenage.
Okay. Well,
But they're kids.
But they still got a lot of hormones.
My thing
Jay
is
Moran
this.
a kid?
Huh?
Is
They
Jay
hormonal.
Moran a kid?
No, but Ja Morant is 21. He's older than an adult, and you cannot compare the two. DC.
You
First
can't
of
pay
all,
a 21.
If you got a 21-year-old and you give him millions of dollars, he a kid now.
let me finish. Let me finish.
I'm getting mad, boy.
Yeah, because sports this is something I know and I live and I know what I'm talking about.
You don't
You're the
bet.
only one to know it,
I don't
though.
bet. I know this.
I bet I know this. I bet I know this.
You want to let a girl get
you want to race? I bet you want to race.
You want to let a girl get in your head. But the NBA has a rule and policy that weapons cannot be brought into the arena. Ja Morant did that. There's no rule in the NCAA when it comes to girls.
Hold it right
trash-talking.
there, expert. Hold it right there.
Go ahead.
The incident that got him suspended was not because of anything that happened at the job. He was in a strip club. Go get your facts
But no,
right.
he was in the strip club, but they found out for him to have the gun, it was on the road. That means he brought it into the arena.
That does not mean
Get your-
that. They don't even know that it was his gun.
So they just suspended him for no reason.
They
No, he's
suspended him for waving a
waving a gun
in the
around. What is
They know
he?
they had to travel with it. What part y'all understand?
No. That's not why he got suspended.
Yes, it is.
No.
What you
That's not
talking
what it
about?
He was in public waving a firearm around on video on social media.
You're an
That's
NBA.
not the problem.
You're
The
NBA
problem
pro.
is that there are rules that's why Gilbert Arenas got kicked out. There are rules that you cannot
Totally
bring a
different.
firearm.
Totally
Completely different.
Gilbert
No, he's
Arenas
not.
pulled his gun out
Okay,
in the locker
since y'all
room.
talking about it on the game, let's do a steak dinner on that. I know.
He
I'm
about to
talking
call
about
Gilbert Arenas now. You know you about to call him.
that's
Gilbert
fine.
Arenas pulled the gun out.
Hey, Gil. This is Gil on speakerphone. This is Gil on speakerphone.
I'm telling you right now.
Call his brother.
That there are rules in the NBA that you cannot bring
I
a
agree with you.
firearm.
I agree with you.
Once they found out that he brought it on the plane and it was in the arena, that is where he suffered the penalty. Had it just been a gun and they could not find out that he brought it with them on the plane in the arena, nothing would ever happen to the boy. But you still
are
trying to equate that.
You are very wrong.
I am very right.
because no,
Very
let me,
right.
you gonna let me finish.
That's right.
You gonna let me finish? I'm not
I'm
judging.
not
That's right.
Okay, you gonna let me fucking finish.
But
You gonna let me fucking finish. What I'm saying is, even if he is, what I'm arguing, I'm not arguing about the rules. The girl infracted no rules by doing that in the girl's face.
so it's different.
Jay Moran, I'm not talking about the rules with Ja Moran. I'm talking about public perception and exhibiting class and getting all your endorsement money. It's a fact. It's a fact that they are estimating that the boy lost $200 million immediately.
For a gun.
No one can hear you, Ryan.
No microphone.
For a gun. For a gun.
For waving a no. I'm talking about public. I'm not talking about the infraction against the league rules. I'm talking about public perception, which translates into dollars and cents endorsement wise. And I'm telling you, I don't care how many sweatshirts the girl
get your
sold.
back.
I'm telling you, she lost some. Now it may be, I'm gonna give Bo this.
How?
It may be that she doesn't give a damn about all those millions of dollars. She just wants to sell her T-shirts and sweatshirts.
How did she lose? I'm just asking. If she sold out
Because
today,
the perception was that she is, like she claimed, ratchet. And ratchet does not sell pizza.
Once you become a
I
brand,
think
you become a brand.
once you find your niche, you got your niche. If Honey Boo Boo,
Can I say-
Honey Boo Boo got zero class.
Let him finish.
Honey Boo Boo got zero class and making billions of dollars. Honey Boo Boo, yeah, you seen this girl? It's just the most ridiculous looking thing you ever seen in your life. And they Honey Boo Boo, and she got a whole following. I'm just saying, it's a niche for everybody. Once you walk in your niche,
she wears one leg.
she making clothes not for conservatives.
She wears
Ain't no
one leg
conservatives.
and sells.
Ain't no conservatives looking to buy her clothes. And that's the same way Tommy Hilfiger been said, I ain't make these clothes for these Negroes.
Yeah.
And it's all right. Negroes still buy it if they want. Ratchet girls still gonna buy her stuff.
She's not gonna lose everything. But she hurt herself financially with that.
Disrespect for the young lady.
We gotta wait.
You're a 21-year-old, I don't know how old she is, 21, Angel Reese, 21-year-old. You just won a national championship. You are excited, and no matter who on the other side of you, you were like, you're supposed to beat us. You did beat us. Hey, I'm showing out. That was just for that day. I'm not gonna say every day. I'm coming out here every day and saying, fuck that bitch, you know what I mean? She wasn't nothing. She said that night, I was the best. We were the best that night. That's the only day that we worried about. Not
They won the
days before
game.
That night, we were the best. You did your thing the day before that. You showed you the best. Tonight, we showing you we the best. What is wrong with that, DC?
She's got
Why is that
1.3
wrong?
million followers, DC, and that went up.
I'm just saying, we all know.
Well, that settles it.
but
No,
you
I'm saying-
can, but you can circumvent. You can
What I'm
circumvent
saying
the
is-
corporate world by
DC.
having followers, right?
DC, you talking millions, somebody's gonna get behind this girl, and she's got another year. It ain't like she's got to go to the WNBA. She's coming back next year.
Okay. So you think she'll do that again?
Next time she gonna do it with the
She
middle
been-
finger. She gonna be
built
even
her
better.
brand.
She gonna be like.
You see, you never heard of the girl. I've been following the girl since she transferred. I'm just telling you, she's got her brand by
beg your
trash
pardon.
talking.
I beg your pardon.
You been following
Okay.
her where?
When she transferred from Maryland, from the DC, when she transferred from Maryland, all I'm saying is that, okay, because one, I'm a Lady Volunteers fan, but I watched Dawn, and then when they brought Kel McCulkey over to LSU, I try to study the opposition. When they got her, I'm like, okay,
For what? You ain't gonna bet.
Study the opposition.
yeah, you study the opposition.
Did he say study the opposition?
In female basketball, he a man's college football coach, but he every now and then he watch female basketball
watch it.
to make sure that they ain't about to cross over.
That's fine.
hear you, I hear you.
I'm gonna watch it regardless, because when I get on the air and I have situations like this, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
do.
what I'm saying is, when she came over, she was a different player from Maryland. Now,
Okay.
when she started averaging a double-double, go
Yeah.
back and look, she started talking trash.
Yeah.
That's how her brand started coming up. She wasn't.
Well, people talk trash in
Can I-
basketball.
can I-
That's
but no,
normal.
she was definitely
That's normal.
way
Can I
extra.
interrupt?
That's
Can I
normal.
interrupt?
And
In the
so,
NBA, they
so
talk
why
trash.
is it a problem now?
Is
That's
it
how she made her
possible?
brand.
Is it
I'm not
possible that
talking
she?
I'm talking about the physical display that obviously was going to be perceived by most of America. He talking about all America. All America ain't shit. All America ain't
Right, fuck
together on
our.
nothing. But most of America was going to perceive that as being not sportsmanlike. Now you can talk about modern sports all you want. Sportsmanship is always a part. Now you're always gonna have some detractors.
So why
but I'm
this
telling you, at this point, at that girl where she is career-wise, Brittany Griner was going over to Russia to play because they don't make no money. This is the biggest opportunity for her to come up that she's ever gonna have in her life. And for you to be sitting here endorsing her with ratchet, quote unquote, behavior.
So-
And I can be considered ratchet myself. But I'm 65, so I ain't got no future with endorsements.
She said y'all call her.
I think it's
ratchet.
called ornery. It's called ornery.
She said y'all call her ratchet.
Hold on,
She
DC.
said
Megan
that. No, she said
Stallion.
y'all call me ratchet.
Megan Stallion perceives a ratchet style of life.
That's totally
But she's
different.
educated.
That's totally
educated.
different. That's totally different.
All I'm saying is black women nowadays getting paid more for being ratchet than being sophisticated.
But see, y'all
That's
went
the truth.
way to the left. All DC
why is
is
that totally
saying,
different?
Don't
That's
be
total
all up in people.
because
Ain't no WNBA
She
rap,
wasn't in her face.
ain't no WNBA
Well,
player making more than
argument.
Cardi
That's
B
the whole
or
argument.
Megan Thee Stallion or the most
right.
ratchet woman
That's
out
right.
here.
and
No
they
WNBA player.
That's right.
Making that type of money.
and they are in the ratchet business.
Well, now LSU lady, she combining sports and ratchet together. That's a new niche.
No.
You
Ratchet
can't
ball.
tell me she can't sell.
Come on,
something.
Basketball.
Come
Oh,
on,
she
man.
don't sell.
What if-
something.
Ratchet ball.
What if-
Basketball.
What if
Basketball.
What if Cardi B? If Cardi B come to her
Ratchet
next
ball.
game, if Cardi B come to her next game, she is worldwide.
Okay.
If Rihanna or whoever, Beyonce, if
In that
anybody
next
else come
video,
to her
everybody
next game,
doing this.
doing
Everybody
this.
doing this.
She's
All-
worldwide.
Papa,
Okay.
people
All
ain't
I'm
doing
saying-
this, whatever they do.
All
Hey,
right.
hey,
Shakira,
They gotta be
check
some
it out.
pop.
I
They
got
gotta be
another
some twerking
ratchet one.
going on
What
with
she
this.
said in
Hey,
her
look, I got
interview-
another ratchet one right here.
what she said in her
Sha'Carri
interview-
Richardson.
What she said in the interview is,
Sha'Carri
I've
Richardson.
been talked down all my life by how I look and how I represent, and I'm doing this for all the girls that look like me. You know how many girls out
I
there
mean,
look like her?
salute for
I'm
that.
not
You know how many
talking
girls
about-
out there
Salute
doing what she
for
doing?
that.
I'm not
But y'all
talking about
missing the
none
point
of
what he's
that.
saying.
I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about the appeal to the common consumer. And you can say what you want. Ain't but 40-something million black folk in this country. So you can talk about ratchet all you want. When you go out there and your perception goes left, in that situation, as a basketball player, as an athlete, I'm telling you, you're going to lose some money.
I'm gonna just say only time will tell. When
And
this
I can say-
gal
I can
is
say you gonna get
WNBA pay. We'll
Queen.
find
Right,
out.
only time gonna tell.
We'll
find out next year.
Maryland,
Time won't
Hollaback
tell.
Queen. I
Cause
salute
she already got way more stardom than
Time
any
won't
other
tell.
WNBA player you ever seen.
Time won't tell shit
Hold
because
on, DC.
if she comes out of this and makes a whole lot of money, God bless her. But she would be an exception to the rule. And if the next young girl coming up thinks she gonna get in somebody's face like that and display a lack
didn't get
of
in her face, DC.
sportsmanship,
DC.
a
she-
lack of
She already
sportsmanship,
came up,
and
now.
come up,
Her
it just ain't gonna happen.
I mean, Shaquille O'Neal
DC.
supported her. Jamel
DC.
Hill.
I don't give a damn about shit.
Hold on,
Shaquille O'Neal,
hold on.
I'm just saying.
Brian,
DC, she done
Brian,
get
you
in
know
her
what?
face.
Brian, you know what I do? Her one-legged leg line is already made
Doing it like
multi-millions for her.
yeah, she's killing it. Yeah.
After that, what you talking about?
And maybe she don't
she's
wanna answer
making
to the
money.
machine.
She's making money.
I didn't say she wasn't making money. I didn't say
ain't
she
hurting
wasn't
her.
gonna make
It
money.
ain't hurting her.
Well,
So-
it depends on what you call hurt.
She-
If you could have made $100 million and you only made $50 million, in my mind, you hurt yourself.
DC, how
So
many
the-
many NBA,
You're the same. guy.
NFL players you know besides a few? You got Steph Curry. You got the light skinned brothers.
I hope you ain't finna say what I think you
Hold
finna
on.
I don't know
You
what
got all the light skinned brothers. Dak Prescott. You got Steph Curry. You got the man from Kansas City Chiefs. What's his name? The quarterback.
Mahomes.
Boy.
Pat Mahomes.
All of them got commercials. All of them got commercials. Right? So now this young lady has a chance to move into that market. She gonna move into that market, DC.
I just
She
don't
gonna move
understand,
to that
DC.
market.
You tell us all the time, what's the difference between
Yeah.
100 million and 120 million? So if it's 100 million, she's still
20
making
million?
50. But you I'm going by what you preach.
I know I asked a question,
But if
you
she
never
make,
answered.
but I think we could all agree if we could make 50 million on our terms versus 100 million on somebody else's terms, you'd be like, give me the 50.
No.
Once I get the
we
50,
don't
you think
all
I can't?
agree. No,
I'm just saying.
fuck, we don't all agree on that.
I'm just saying, once I get to 50, I know how to. I think I can figure out how to get to 100 if I got 50.
DC,
all
you did
y'all
used to
in
say
red
what's the
form
difference between
tonight,
100
boy.
million and 200
Yeah, I
million.
used to ask that question.
I'm just saying, this
Here's the answer.
the
20
number one man who will never sell his soul. Who swear to God, I don't care if I ever give me $200 million to wear a dress, and I swear I turn it down. This is you.
That's what I
This
said.
you. But if they had all the money laid out on the table, at one time with the dress.
It ain't what I
If they had the money piled up with the
Let me
dress
just
on
say
top,
this.
with the dress on top, it's
What
like,
I said or what I
be
do.
ashamed
It's
of
two
me.
different things.
Y'all have to forgive me.
What I said or what I do is two
We'll
different things.
We'll be right back.